Hi, my name is Brittany. I chose to do my advocacy campaign on immigration and the process in which it takes to become a U.S. citizen. The reason why I chose this was because of my dad, who just recently became a U.S. citizen after many, many years of living in Arizona. I mean, long enough to have two children who are grown adults now. During my research, I found that it was interesting to me that in order to begin the citizenship application, you need to receive a green card. But in order to receive a green card, you need another person to petition for you in order to obtain a green card. The process is kind of, to me, it feels too long. I feel there's too many obstacles, and I feel there's too many hoops, so to speak, that people have to jump through. It shouldn't take 5, 6, 7, 10 years to become a U.S. citizen if you've lived here so long and long enough to prove that you can live in this country and be a citizen, be law-abiding, and pay taxes like anybody else. The process for the green card can take anywhere from 4 to 12 months. On average, it's about 4 months. But after you receive your green card, you need to migrate here to the United States and start obtaining residency for a minimum of 5 years. And once that 5 years is up, you can start filling out more applications that take anywhere from 1 to 180 days to go through the system. And then once that goes through the system, then you schedule an appointment for your test, which the test I think is a little ridiculous because I've taken every curriculum in the state of Arizona, and I've taken all the history classes that are required in all my classes in all of my school years. And I honestly probably couldn't answer half those questions on the test. But yet we expect people who have not grown up in our country, who don't know much about our history but want to learn, which is why they're here, and they want to have a better life, which is why they're here. We make them take this 100-question test that half us Americans couldn't even answer. And after you take that almost nearly impossible test, you have to do an interview to talk about why you should be a citizen, why you should be given citizenship in the United States. And after that, you have to wait even longer to take the oath of allegiance. And I think, honestly, for me, I think that should be cut in half. The process should be cut in half. The test that we take, or the test that they're required to take, have a group of people take those tests that have grown up in the United States, who have taken history classes, and see if they can pass the test. And if they can't, we as a community and us as citizens of the United States need to speak up. We need to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. And that's the whole point of being an advocate and advocating for people who can't speak for themselves, is giving them the opportunity to defend themselves with people backing them up. And another thing that I found absolutely absurd is the costs. Roughly it costs $750 after all your application fees and after all your application fees. And then after that, if you end up needing a lawyer, you add that up, that's an extra $5,000 to $15,000. And that's a lot of money, especially for people who are coming from less fortunate countries and families who don't support them, who don't make any money. We're making them pay an arm and a leg to come to a country where the American dream is supposed to be real. And we're supposed to give them hope. But before they can even get any, we take it away. It's like we don't believe that they can do it. We don't give them the optimism that they deserve because they've worked so hard for it. And it just costs more money to be here than to stay where they are. And that's not how it should be. Yes, people should work for the country or work to be a part of our country, but not to the point where it strips them of their dignity and everything they believe in. Like, they believe in us, which is why they're here. Why can't we just give them the same respect back? Believe that they can be here and do right. Don't give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Don't just assume that they're all going to be horrible people, which is most of the time the case. So to wrap this up, the reason why I think everyone should join me join my cause is because everybody deserves a chance. Everybody deserves the right to be better than who they were yesterday. To have the dream that everybody believes in, and to just give people the chance and the opportunity to live a better life. To be able to, for kids and adults to come here and obtain an education and get a real job in order to take care of themselves and their families, and to be proud. Just giving someone the opportunity to better themselves, to make themselves proud, is more rewarding than you can ever give anybody. Letting them for themselves do what they believe they need to do. And I just think that it's worth joining. Thank you guys.